Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag PostgreSQL DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to configure PostgreSQL on Podman, and we'll take a server Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. My server 24.04 LTS Ubuntu server is running on VMware workstation. So we can access this server. So now SSH while installing I have given the username and password for this server and IP address also. So now going to access this server, sudo su. So this is my server. Now we'll go through the complete practical step-by-step guide to run PostgreSQL using the Podman. This is a Docker compatible on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS server, including installation, running container, CLI access, GUI access, and remote access via IP address. So final complete setup we'll go through this. So install the Podman. Docker alternative is there. So first update and install the Podman. So go there and just update and install the Podman in your server. Next, we'll go through the pull the PostgreSQL image. So using the Podman pull docker.io and library, there is a Postgres 16. We are going to pull this image Postgres 16. So now let me pull the image. So next, will the create the persistent volume. So the PG data will create the persistent volume. If the we are removing the this container also, then also this volume will be available there. So Podman volume create PG data, and this PG data will is use here. Now let it complete. So next run the PostgreSQL containers. So also we are adding the remote enable. So there is a podman run -d. This will for the background name is this container is the Postgres -db Postgres user admin Postgres password admin at the rate 123 and Postgres db mydb and this volume we are creating pg data. This is the var slash lab slash PostgreSQL slash data and port number we are using 5432 outside and inside also 5432 and also we are listening address we are giving the asterisk for the remote enable access. So this is completed. So let me create the PG data and now let me run the PostgreSQL container. So this is done. Next, allow the remote connection, pgHBA files. That's the host-based authentication file. Now we are going to allow host all and this is a 0.0.0.0/0 and MD5 IP. Done. Now restart the container. Then next, allow the port 5432 TCP port. Next, test the PostgreSQL on CLI. So from server, I have to need to install the client. Let me install the client first. So installation is done. Let me access this one. psql minus h 192.168.130. No, I'll try with the local host first. Minus h localhost minus u admin and minus d my database is mydb. So admin password is admin at the rate 123. Just now we have given here this admin at the rate 123. My user is admin and database is mydb. So we have connected. Now from remote machine. So from remote machine, I have to get one more machine for that. So second machine, I'm going to start this. So exit from here, rename this one. This is server 128. I'm going to access one more server. So let it start. So this server IP is 129. So SSH DPT at the rate 192.168.136.129. So this is the IP address for the second server. Let me rename this one server 2 and 129. Let me try to access this one server 2 SSH DPT 192.168.136.129. Let me access inside first. So DPT. So now we can access this one. So sudo su, and here I'm going to install the client. So, so we have installed client on second machine also. Now from here I'm going to access the 128 on this server, or that Postgres is running inside the Podman. So psql minus h 192.168.136.128 minus u admin and minus d, and my database name is mydb. So password admin at the rate 123. So we can able to access this one slash l. So mydb is there. So mydb database is we can access this one. So slash q for exit. So from remote machine we have access. Now run phpMyAdmin GUI via the Podman. No, so run this one on the 128. We are working with this. Okay, in wrong place. Let me run this. So trying to pull the pgAdmin 4 latest, and after completing this one, you can open with the IP address with 8080 port. This is the output 80, inside port is running in 80. So with this port, we can access this one. And my default pgAdmin default email is admin at the rate example.com, and there is a password is admin at the rate 123. Completed. Now Open browser. So this is also running 8080 latest, and this one is 5432. Maybe take some time to access this one. Colon 8080. Let me check the services. Yeah, it's working now. So let me admin at the rate example.com and password is admin at the rate 123. So we are logged in. Now let me register one server because server is not there. Right click on that, register a server. So go to the server, give the name PostgreSQL, PostgreSQL server or Postgres server. You can give name as per your and go to the connection here. Hostname 192.168.136.128 and port number is 5432. Maintenance port. Username is admin. Password is admin at the rate 123. Role and service. Leave it and click on save. So here this is registered. Now expand this one. Go to the databases. MyDB will be visible here. So database is accessible from the GUI. So we access the database at the inside that we have access to the Postgres server, host name, port number, username, and password. Useful commands is there. Running containers, if you want to see, then go for the Podman space ps log. You want to see the log for the particular container. You can run this command. So here you can see whatever the logs is running for the particular container. Next, if you want to stop the container, you can go through this command podman stop and your container name. You can start again. So podman start postgres -db. This is the container name. So final result is there. PostgreSQL running in the podman, remote access enabled, and CLI access is working. GUI pgAdmin working on the on port 8080. So important is that security notes. Your current config allow the all IP. So there we are allowing the all IPs for the production use restrict like so this like this in last you are giving 0 or you can give to the particular IP which one we are going to access this one. So finally, we have configured the PostgreSQL on Podman using on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Disclaimer is that all trademarks, logo names belong to their respective owners. This video made only for the education and informational purpose under the Fair Use Section 107 Copyright Act 1976. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel is there. Follow the process exactly shown in the video. Share this video with your friends and colleagues. Drop your question in the YouTube comment. I will reply personally. Subscribe for the free tutorial and certification tutorial. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Chirag tutorial, Chirag Mahto official. So hope this will help. Thank you for watching.